Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give a guide for stage level 200 battle in the battle ranking event. And this is our first double magic battle ranking, and we have two magic bosses, Materia Guardian with magic fire and Rattel with magic earth. And for me personally this is the worst combo because my magic fire and earth are rather garbage, but it is what it is. And I suspect that because of those two current banners, this ranking definitely caters to magic to push them more for people to pull on. But if you want to get all available rewards from this event, you need to clear one of the bosses at stage level 200. So select all those battle effects to max to see that stage level 200 with this 900% total bonus. And I chose Materia Guardian simply because none of my teams for this ranking are actually good, but I have a slightly better setup for this fire boss, and I also think the battle might be a little bit easier because after you get through those initial phases with two charged attacks, after that the boss gets stunned and you have quite a lot of time to bonk him as hard as you can. As for the team, for Materia Guardian you need Magic Fire, and Tifa, especially with her New Year's gear, definitely shines here as the best DPS, but Zack is another option, or now Sephiroth with his new Christmas sword would be also great for fire damage and also debuffing fire resistance. Aerith could be a good support or even a DPS with her Easter stick, but Matt is also very nice support too with his Christmas sword that increases magic attack and fire damage, but also the boss hits very hard, so ideally you want some higher defensive buffs as well as attack debuffs to lessen the damage you'll be taking so that you don't accidentally die. But I'm using Sephiroth, Matt and Zack, with Matt being support and buffer with his new weapon, then Sephiroth as debuffer and Zack is my DPS. And here I really wish I had Sephiroth's new magic fire weapon we got during Christmas, because it deals magic fire damage while debuffing fire resistance, which would be incredibly helpful here. But well, I wishlisted it when I was pulling, but I didn't get any copies, so that's unfortunate. But because of that I'm using Radiant Edge, which is not ideal at all, but it's my only way to debuff fire resistance. Matt has Gear Voucher outfit with Vanquishing X because it charges the fastest, Syringe for stats and buffs, Luminary Sword to buff magic attack and fire damage, Ultimate Weapon, Cura in all Materia slots, Esuna Poison because the boss will poison you, Exigio, and in sub-equipment slots Matt has Baharo to boost heal and magic attack for all allies, and two guild weapons, one with physical and the other with magic defense for all allies. So Matt has 16.7 HP, 2.4 heal and over 200 defenses. Sephiroth has Fire Mastery outfit with Crimson Flare, Radiant Edge to debuff fire resistance, Kuja to debuff both attack types, Genji, Exigio in boost slots, Fyra and a stat stick, and in sub-equipment slots a guild weapon with physical defense for allies and two weapons with magic attack for allies. So Sephiroth has 13,000 HP, 8.5 magic attack and highest defenses I could give him. Lastly, Zack has Fire Arcanum outfit with Hellfire, Steam God for DPS, Arc Sword is just for stats and magic attack, Ultimate Weapon, Exigio in boost slot and two stat sticks, and in sub-equipment slot Zack has just my best weapons to boost magic attack and magic ability potency, just because my other fire weapons are not very good. So Zack has 14.9 HP, 11.3 magic attack and also highest defenses I could give him. Alright, I'm not going to do anything immediately, but I will try to lessen the damage I'm going to take from this incoming attack. So both defenses, debuff attack and just one attack with Zack. And honestly this attack, it hurts quite a lot. I'm not sure, maybe if you most likely if you deplete the gauge more, you'll take less damage, but I don't really have a lot of DPS here. But here, debuff fire resistance and start doing some DPS with Zac. But also this battle is annoying because the duration of our debuffs is reduced a lot, so they don't last as long as they normally would. So just try to pay attention and try to keep the boss at least debuffed so you don't take too much damage. And you could start breaking sigils, but I'm just trying to wait for that max gauge so I can immediately break them. And of course with Mat, try to heal back to full. And I will get summons here, but I'm not going to press them now because we are still about to get hit the second time. So I would just recommend, instead of using your summons now, sit on them just for a little bit longer. But also here, try to save your ADB if you can, because now it's the second attack coming, so prepare for this. Make sure that the boss is debuffed, and if you can, try to deplete that gauge. But after this, you are safe. So even if you're low on HP or anything, don't worry about it, because now Materia Guardian will get stunned. Alright, just to make sure that I have enough time for all buffs and debuffs. And fine. Zac's ultimate weapon ability had expired, but it's fine because it's still 2 other debuffs on the boss together with the debuffs while he's stunned, so it should be quite a lot of damage here. Yeah, that's fine. But actually I didn't think, if you have Arc Sword to debuff magic defense, you could also use that before you use summons. I'm not sure, 1 or 2 more hits? Yeah, just 1 more. So actually I'm going to use this to buff magic attack 1 more to get that mid-potency. And yeah, hopefully the battle will go exactly the same for you, but the boss is stunned for a quite long period of time, so you can unleash everything you have on him during this time. And hopefully you can also clear the battle without any more issues. So yeah, I hope you found my guide helpful, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.